I moved to the US 7 years ago thinking hard work would be enough, but I was very wrong. So these are the quiet rules of corporate America I wish someone taught me earlier as an immigrant working in tech. First one is saying I is more important than saying we. A lot of us grew up thinking that we should never talk too much about our own wins. We don't want to look like we're taking credit from the others. The problem is if you never say what you personally did, people will not guess it for you. So you have to say, I led this, I made this decision, I solved this process, I drove this result. This was a very hard learning for me because I never said and I had to realize that this is not bragging, this is just how people know your impact, and that's how promotions and raises actually happen in the industry. Second thing was I realized I was a huge people pleaser, and honestly a lot of it came from just moving to a new country and trying so hard to fit in. I kept saying yes because I just kept trying not to upset people. I kept overthinking every tiny interaction. Like, I realized people don't have to like me all the time, but they need to respect me. And respect doesn't just come from kindness. Respect comes when you have boundaries with people. Third one was avoiding conflict at all costs. Early in my career, I thought disagreeing with someone meant that I was being rude, but in the US, especially in tech, people actually expect you to challenge ideas. It's actually encouraged. It's usually not personal, it's part of the job. So if someone questions your work, you are allowed to question their assumptions too. Like, if you disagree, you have to say it clearly, and if something does not make sense, you have to push back. So the big lesson really is that the hard work really does matter, but learning how to communicate your value matters just as much. Follow me for more.